Shift E now. Alright, we're recording. Alright, cool. So, we're going to go ahead and make this requested narration, I guess, for the SIM500 Esports Racing League rules. Now, folks, just want to specify that these, kind of apply to all series here, but we especially want to point out a few that could definitely be applied to the Cup Series on Monday nights. Here we go, folks. SIM500 Esports Racing League rules. Section 1, Race Information. SIM500 follows the iRacing Sporting Code for all events. If you have any questions about that, you can click on this little link right here up on the website there and make sure to check that out. If you don't understand the iRacing Sporting Code, I would highly recommend you click on that and go check it out. The first 43 drivers in the server will race in all SIM500 events excluding Monday and Wednesday nights. Refunds from Monday or Wednesday will not be allowed after you take the first green flag of that paid series. That means, folks, if you take the green flag on the first race, you're just shit out of luck if you decided to want to quit. The money remains with the league. If a driver gets suspended or banned from SIM500, he will not receive a refund for his league fees. Let me break that down for you. If you're a fucking idiot and you do something yourself, suspended or banned, again, tough shit, your money stays with us. All start times, weather, and setup information will be sent out on in the race emails, SIM500 website, and SIM500 iRacing Leagues pages. With a side note, sometimes our admins have little brain cramps and things get a little screwed up, so just be patient with them. They do a lot, and don't forget, this is not their full-time job. Some of them actually have to work for a living. Section 2, League Requirements. Requirements for Open Series is a Class B 3.0 safety rating, a 1000 I rating. These ratings help gauge new drivers, as we will make exceptions if you're referred by a SIM500 member. We understand that not everyone runs official races, folks. Don't blame me for some of these grammar mistakes. I didn't write this shit. Monday Night Trans Service Cup Series is invite only and no black stripes. If you don't know what that means we don't want professional drivers in this league, making everybody look bad. Or worse, in my case. But anyway, new members. A SIM500 is a private esports racing league with the iRacing servers. All new members will go through a probationary period for their first month at SIM500. It will be up to the league's discretion on you becoming a regular member. Under this period, you can be removed at any time from the league. Section 4, Car Numbers. Any registered drivers for the Monday Night Trans Service Cup Series will own the charter for their selected number in all SIM500 series. They will also have the first choice of any number that's not used in that series, so you could be subject to lose your number. We ask that drivers have one number for all series. Section 5, Drivers' Conduct / Incidents. Here we go for the fun part. Drivers are responsible for their actions and behavior in race servers, the SIM500 League TeamSpeak server, and social media. Any form of misconduct will be up for review and penalties. All drivers are expected to follow the rules written here and or as directed by league admins. Failure to follow SIM500 rules, admin instructions, or any conduct deemed detrimental to SIM500 will result in race penalties, probation, suspensions, and or bans from the league. All decisions on behavior are final and may not be appealed. Flaming in the server. If you flam, that's what that says, folks, flam, but I'm sure they meant flame, another driver in the race server, you will be ejected on the spot without warning. We allow drivers the freedom to say what they want to a point regarding on-track incidents. The only chat allowed during the green flag is race-related only. For instance, hey, I'm pitting. Hey, I'm going to pass you high, or please pass me high, or hey, I'm damaged. If a driver does not follow these simple hat rules, they will then have their chat removed for the remainder of that event. Anyone who is found to be drunk while racing will permanently be removed from SIM500. Okay. First 20, folks. We just reinstated this one again. Please pay attention here. First 20. If a driver causes a caution within the first 20 laps, it will now be recorded. The first offense will put a driver on probation for the next 8 weeks. If that driver causes another incident in the first 20 laps, they will then be suspended for 1 week. And that's from all SIM500 events, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please correct me in the comments below. When the driver returns, they will have 2 weeks probation. The admin team will review all incidents and rule fault. Avoidable cautions. Any driver, Jose Gonzalez, excuse me, coffee went down the wrong pipe there. Any driver who manipulates a race by purposely bringing out a caution will be suspended from all SIM500 events for 1 month. Aggressive racing. Any driver who is found over-aggressive, causing multiple incidents on a regular basis, will be issued a one-time warning. If that driver continues to drive like a jackass, if that driver continues to have problems on track, they will be suspension. Probably should be, there will be a suspension or a permanent ban from SIM500 will be issued. Section 6, race restarts. The initial start is on the green flag. On all restarts, the leader may start the race at his discretion from the start of the restart zone until the green flag. The restart zone is the point at which the pace car is entirely off the racing surface. The leader must maintain a constant speed until he chooses to accelerate. And the admins may want to clarify this section because watching what I watched last night at Bristol, there was a lot of ass-hattery going on there. But anyway, no passing or changing lanes on restarts before the finish line. This includes driving on the apron at tracks like Kansas, Chicago, and Kentucky. Section 7, pitting etiquette. All drivers will stay on the right side of pit lane until they are 3 stalls away from their pit box. After your pit stop, drivers will be permitted to drive through only 3 stalls before returning to the right side of pit lane. Section 8, black flags. If a driver feels he has a false black flag, an admin will clear that penalty and it will be reviewed after the race. If a driver provides false information regarding a black flag, they will face a points penalty or a 1-race suspension. Section 9, TeamSpeak / iRacing chat. Drivers must have their chat enabled for all races. The top 3 finishers in broadcasted races are required to be available on TeamSpeak for post-race interviews. TeamSpeak address is there, folks. I'm not going to read that crap off, but there it is right there on your screen. And finally, Section 10, SIM500 tiebreaker. All series will follow the same procedures when it comes to determining who advances in the case of a tie. If 2 or more drivers are tied in points, the following steps will break the tie. First wins, second top 5s, then third option is top 10s if needed. This will determine the driver that moves on. Folks, there's your rules. I am not the designer or the writer. I am merely the narrator. If you have questions, please hit up one of the admins in the specific series that you have questions in. Until then, folks, happy racing and see you soon on track.